Hey guys, welcome to Wolfeye's channel. Today we're going to look at a mini love reading for the next 7 days, and we'll see how that resonates with you. We have 3 colors to choose from for these mini themed messages. We have group 1 with green, group 2 with blue, and group 3 with purple. So I hope you guys been good. So far everything's okay on my end, which is fantastic. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I would love for your your subscription. I would love your support. And for those of you who have already subscribed, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it, because my whole purpose is to give back guidance and advice and reassurance to all of the energies out there. Because when I was going through my tough times, and I still do receive it, I was able to get a lot of love and powerful advice from people around me, and I really appreciated that. So I felt the need to give back, which is why the channel was created in the first place. So it's just about giving back that loving energy and that support, because sometimes we think we can get through things, but most of the times we just need that extra little push or that extra little hug, and the collective energy really helps. So just sending positive vibes and heartfelt hugs and well wishes out there to anyone feeling in a slump, or to even if you're feeling great, just continue to be in that positive frequency, because every single experience we have on this planet in this lifetime is to expand your awareness of love, is to expand your awareness of self and your connection to the source. All right, so again, sorry for taking up that intro time, but you have 3 colors or 3 timestamps to choose from, 3 groups, and whichever ones you choose, that would be the premise of what the reading would be about. And I'll focus a little more on what love is coming in for you. It could be romantic love, it could be a love with self, it could be a love with a familial relationship or a friendship. So we'll see. Okay, so I'll give you guys some time to concentrate, meditate, and choose which reading resonates to you or for you. Hello, group 1. So for those of you who chose the green Om, your message is abundance. I hope you can see that there. Yeah, abundance. So abundance in relation to the world, abundance or energies, abundance could mean wealth, abundance in love, abundance in happiness and growth. So this is your theme, abundance, which is wonderfully positive, and it's for the next 7 days. Be prepared to welcome abundance in your life. Be open to receiving this form of abundance, and by getting more messages from these tarot decks and the oracle cards, we'll see what specific abundance is being referred to. Okay, so first off, let us get some messages from the divine doors and see what messages are coming through. So these are the divine doors message cards. May we have a message for group 1, please? Secret sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. So I don't know if perhaps you're artistic at nature, or you like to draw or paint, but this idea of sketching just jotting down some of your notes, your memories, but in a artistic form, in the sense of a drawing. It's almost as though you're being asked to take some time for yourself, just to jot down your memories, just to be in that grateful frequency of thanking the universe for the blessings that you're receiving, or the blessings that you have been receiving. Let us get another message, please. Thank you. A distant kiss in prayer flag. I wish of all wishes that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, I need you near. This feels as though it's a message from a passed on loved one, and your soul is yearning for this love, for this comfort from this passed on loved one. And here, it's interesting that you're almost guided to write down notes and remember messages or conversations that you had with this individual, to give you solace, to bring back peaceful memories, but not memories that will make you sad, memories that you'll be grateful for, that will, it's almost as though like you're reminiscing about the good times. And then when you reminisce, it's not that you reminisce and you're in pain, but you're like, wow, I'm so happy that I knew that individual, or that I had time. It's a reminiscing without regret type of energy here. And the abundance is that you have had these wonderful relationships, and that you can still have those wonderful relationships with persons still in existence in your physical realm. Morning memory. Its healing gift runs a destined course. The morning dawn, our inspired source. So most of us, we may not, the message here is to meditate under the sun, and sometimes we don't get that opportunity to go outside and have that morning meditation. But it's just this idea, if you're able to, in the morning, just to spend 5 minutes, just for some time for yourself, to really start off your day being in that momentum of gratitude, momentum of bliss, and knowing that you are receiving blessings and that you are grateful for the blessings. It keeps you in this mood, or even mode of abundance. So when we find ourselves saying I want, to want means that you don't have something, which leaves you in this sense of lacking. So instead, perhaps change the mindset to, I have what I need. I have love, I have money, I have blessings from the universe, and I am grateful. I have wonderful friends, I have wonderful family. I have had wonderful friends and family, and I am appreciative of the blessings that I did receive. And putting yourself in that frequency allows more abundance to come in. So the abundance here is that you are currently abundant. You have been. And for some of us, we might be like, well, I'm kind of struggling financially, or maybe I don't have that relationship that I want. But remember, this idea of having, like you already have, that is being in abundance. So instead of focusing on what you don't have, or acknowledging on what you don't have, try to stay in the present and look at what you do have and what is working for you. And that allows for more abundance to come in, because that's where your frequency is. That's where your consciousness is. Okay? So let us get Chakra Love messages. Messages for group 1, please. oneness. This is the crown chakra, and this is the, I can't really, tourmalated quartz. It's like a quartz with a little bit of black specks in it. You are part of the universe and always will be. This is lovely. May we get some more messages for group 1, please. So stay in this mode of, I am abundant. I am currently receiving abundance, and I am grateful for the abundance. Your throat chakra, turquoise, truth. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. So this speaks to your intuition, what it is that you know, and what serves you. And if something doesn't serve you, I know you probably hear this with other readers as well. What doesn't serve you, it shouldn't be in your familiar circle. It shouldn't be within you, this circle of who you are. And we have 2 more. Grounding. You have the root chakra. Sink your roots deep. Connect them to the heart of the earth. And then we have the solar plexus. Fearlessness. Turn your warrior, like worrying, into a warrior. So the idea of worries doesn't, it does nothing really. They're pretty pointless, because worrying doesn't change the outcome of anything. So we have here, interestingly enough, we have the root, we have the solar plexus. We kind of skip this sacral chakra. Then we have you can't see this one, I'm sorry. I'm trying to put all the cards in so that you're able, all the messages in so that you're able to see it. Then we have the fearlessness with the solar plexus. We have the throat. And then we have the crown chakra. Okay? So again, being in this sense of gratitude will help this abundance to be continuously flowing. So now let us get messages from the Romance Angels deck and see what about love for the next 7 days is coming in. Messages for group 1, please. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So perhaps some of you are already in a relationship, or you have your eyes set on someone whom you're not really sure of if this is the one. Give it a chance. Go on a date. See if it turns out nice very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So this is about manifestation. Being in this consciousness of gratitude and knowing what you want and manifesting that desire that you want. But it's interesting that those 4 chakras came out, so I think you need to ground yourself a little more and understand what it is that you want, and understand that you're receiving blessings from the universe. And while in this form of abundance, more is going to come in. Thank you so much. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So maybe you have children, or this individual has children, or there are some kids playing a part in your relationship, or perhaps you're being asked to be like a child again, by giving your relationship a chance. You know, children, they're not so judgmental. They go into things with that fool attitude. They from the tarot, this always up for an adventure, always ready for a risk. They don't not that I'm telling you not to think before you act, but you know, they have a lot of spontaneity in them. So here, what is coming through is that some of you, you're not necessarily in a relationship, you're about to be in a relationship, and you like this individual, or you're having thoughts about this individual and you're not really sure. Perhaps you have children and you can ask your child or children for their advice, because children are very intuitive and they give you the most honest answers. If you ever ask a child when you get dressed how you look, they're brutally honest, and they don't mean to be rude. It's just like they're honest. They tell you what they see. Like, they literally tell you what they see, because they don't try to hide hurting your feelings or making you feel better. They just tell you what you see because they're so innocent. So ask your children for advice. Ask children around you for advice. Or this idea of, again, being open to different perspectives helps the abundance. It helps your blessings come in. So let us get messages of love and see what messages of love are coming in. I don't know why these some of these cards are mixed up, so let me just fix them. Okay, good. So this is messages of love for group 1, please. Thank you. So again, we have soulmate, play hard. This comes here with children, soulmate, and retreat. Give yourself some time, some space. So these messages of love cards, they clarify the romance angel cards. So allow for things to flow naturally. Give it a chance. And if it works, it works. If you feel comfortable, great. And if you don't feel comfortable, don't force anything, please. This is not about like, yes, this is definite. Remember, these tarot messages that you listen to or that you even do for yourself, they're just guides. They're guides based on your emotion, based on the energies that the universe is feeling at that time. So from 1 hour to the next, or even minutes, energies can change. They shift. We're in a continually shifting source, right? So things are always moving around us, even if we don't feel that it's moving or we don't see that it's moving. So coming back to this, you have this opportunity for this relationship to work. But again, like this energy of the children again is coming in. So you're not taking it seriously. You're just allowing things to, like how a child would be with a relationship. You're just allowing things to take its course. You're not forcing anything. And you're being in this momentum of being gracious or in gratitude for what you have. Because it's not that you don't have, you do have. And because you're, again, in that frequency of I do have, more will come. Because this is what you're attracting. So let us get some fortune reading cards. Fortune reading messages for group 1, please. Messages for group 1, please. So we have Lovers. There are 2 paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Love. And this was the first one. Cracker. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits. So see, with you, this is lovely. With you being in this positive energy, you're just attracting more positive energy. You're attracting more love. So this is wonderful. This cracker here is it's like a gift that you receive. And this idea of positive energy surrounding you, you're calling positive energy to you because of you. Again, I mean, I may be saying this too many times, but you're calling positive energy towards you because you're in this energy of excitement and gratitude, and you feel as though you're on top of the world. So with personal relationships, these messages here are saying that, again, with spontaneity, accept invitations that are coming in, because you'd never know who you're going to meet. You never know what friendships are going to be made. This idea is that you're going to receive good news, and it could be with a career, but as we see here, all the messages coming up, it kind of points to a relationship. So for those of you who are not in a relationship, you're single, it's saying that a relationship is coming soon. But you have to be true to yourself with your relationship, right? You're not just choosing a relationship to be in union with someone. You're choosing a relationship that will actually help you. It has the potential for you as well as the other individual to grow together. So this idea of growing and constantly evolving, that again also brings in abundance. So let us get the tea leaf fortune cards. And I am going to separate it with the months of the year and see what months come up. So these are the months of the year. And again, this is timeless whenever you look at this reading. So let us see what comes up. Spirit, may we have a month of the year, please. And we have June, so it's this month, but let's say you're looking at this reading in August. It would be the June coming, perhaps, or that August, depending. So what I'm saying is, I don't mean to confuse you, like how this card comes up and I'm reading right now in June and June comes up. If you're watching the reading in August or October, because this is the card that comes up in the month that I'm actually reading, your message could be for that month or perhaps the June of the following year, if that makes sense. So take it how it resonates, please. And again, this is just a guide, right? So I don't want you guys to feel as though you're committed or obligated to any specific readings. If you get messages that make sense to you and makes you feel better or puts you in a better vibration, then by all means claim it. If you get messages that you're not really sure of and you don't really feel comfortable with it, pay heed to it as a warning, perhaps. Maybe it's something you need to look out for, but you don't necessarily have to claim it as you, right? Because remember, this is a collective. So with this deck, like I told you, it's a lot of cards, and it's quite difficult to shuffle sometimes. So what I'm doing, I'm going to just cut the deck and I'm going to shuffle the smaller groups a couple times, and we're going to get messages. Please, for group 1, may we get 2 to 3 messages, however many messages, Spirit, however many messages you want for us for group 1. So we have a lot there for group 1. And let us get a few messages from this for group 1, please. For the month of June for group 1. Thank you. Okay, so we have a lot. Let's see what's coming up. Okay, so we have tulip, great passion. So in June we have abundance, we have great passion. A bowl, plenty of material things. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Let us use this on this side. We'll clarify that. Apple, temptation will test you. Ant, work, achievement, success. Wreath, sorrow over a loss. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. And owl, good advice from a wise person. So we have a lot of energies here for the month of June. And I want to focus on this message here. There are two paths ahead, and be true to yourself. So be true to how you're feeling. Be true to not that you're doing something to make someone else feel good. In the meanwhile, you're putting yourself second. No, be true to yourself, okay? Be true to how you're feeling and what's going on. And this idea of sorrow over a loss, now this may not necessarily be a bad thing, because yes, when we lose things, we cry, whether it's something as simple as a necklace, or maybe money, or maybe that's not too simple, but like a person, of course, a home, something that we're attached to, we will cry. But remember, this is a cycle of life, right? We lose, we gain, we lose, we gain, and it depends on the reaction we have to the loss and gain as well, that keeps us in this momentum of being grateful, like understanding. I do understand that these things happen, please give me strength. And you're asking spirit or the source for courage, for help. So as I said before, let me get my tarot deck to clarify what's going on here. I'm sorry, I have them. Oh, there they are. I have them in these boxes. Okay, thank you. So we have let us see what messages are coming through. Spirit, please clarify for group 1 these messages of loss and unsuccessful outcomes to a problem. Please clarify. What messages do you have? The Knight of Cups comes up, and the Knight of Cups is romance and proposals. Does group 1 have to be mindful of the Knight of Cups? What's going on with the Knight of Cups? That's a lot. Messages to clarify the Knight of Cups for group 1. What is going on here? Sometimes I wonder why the messages don't come out quicker, and sometimes, the reason is because the energy might be slow. So let us look at these clarifications. So again, we have the Knight of Cups, which is a proposal coming in, some sort of offering. We have the Queen of Swords, and the Swords energy is a very strong energy, self-sufficient, you're honest. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, and with the Ace of Pentacles, new job, new promotion. So it seems as though this here is fleeting, this here is in your mind, this here is sorrowful loss. It seems to be like perhaps the death of an individual, but not necessarily, because that's why you put wreaths over these coffins and whatever. But here, this 2-path, if you notice, you have 4 messages that seem to be prosperous and good fortune, and then we have 4 messages that kind of seem a bit unnerving and apprehensive. But your clarification messages all show positive outcomes. all show positive outcomes. So my advice to you is that in regards to this love situation, this two paths that you have, these two choices, take some time to meditate and understand what it is that you really want, not what anybody else wants, and not what anybody else is coercing you to do, but what you really want. What is going to be financially stable for you? What is going to be passionate and loving for you? And that is the way in which you grow, because situations in the balance that require careful handling. So love, it's a very a cautious thread that you have to walk over or handle, because it's delicate. It deals with your heart. It deals with someone else's heart as well. So it doesn't mean that this is necessarily negative, but what you do need to focus on is you and what you want, and what your intuition, what your emotions are letting you know, and then you take it to that. Again, these were the messages that came out. If it doesn't resonate for you, I completely understand. These are possibilities. Tarot is used as divination for possible outcomes depending on the energies, and this is a collective. So it may or may not fit you directly. Perhaps something did, but my advice to my collective, those of you listening, is to please be in this frequency of gratitude. Please understand that the universe, whatever is going on, the universe is there to help you. You just have to reach out, ask Spirit to show you the path, and understand that every single experience that we have on this planet is to expand our awareness into love, this idea of self-love and love that we can give. So these were your messages. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I am sending lots of hugs and kisses to all of you. Have a great day. Bye. Hello, group number 2. So you chose the blue message card, and your message here is to wake up. Or are you sleeping? What are you sleeping on? What's going on around you? Are you aware of what's going on around you? Wake up. What are we waking up from? So let us get some clarification on what it is you may need to wake up, and look around your surroundings and see. Message cards for group number 2, please. What does group 2 need to wake up for? What is the message you have for group 2? Divine Guardian, don't be nervous. Today or tonight, the path you are on will lead you just right. Pass this card on, or pass this message. Wake up. Okay, so you are receiving messages from your guardian. More messages, please. Yes. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. You know, I did not look for group 1, the types of doors we were looking at, but I feel the need to look at it for group 2. So wake up, we have here a Buddhist monk, and they're going into the temple. And the temple seems a bit disheveled, but that's how it looks on the outside anyway. And this is like you going in inside your mind, inside your consciousness, and you're becoming aware. So you're waking up, and it doesn't mean that you're waking up necessarily physically, but you're waking up spiritually to recognize the help from the universe that you're receiving. And it's interesting, again, this door, if you look at the design on the door here, it seems very East Asian, even Southeast Asian. And again, we have a similar pattern here with the doors, so that the doors are opening up And if you look at it, it's like the third eye consciousness. So these doors, it's in synchronicity. For yes, you're awakening, your third eye is awakening, and the divine wants you to know that you're being spiritually guided, you're guarded, you're on the right path, and if you need any sort of assistance, your guardian angels are there to protect you, are there to guide you. And honestly, right now I don't feel anything about love or anything of anything. This is just about you in a whole sense, you as the complete whole. This love is your love. This is self-love. This is you coming into your own power and realizing the connection that you have with the divine energy. So let us get some chakra messages for group number 2, please. Chakra messages. What chakra messages do you have for group number 2? Okay, before I read that, this is wanted to come out, and one more. Thank you. Okay, so we have divinity. Recognize the divine in the mirror. So that is you. This is your crown chakra. And then if you're interested in crystals are wonderful for healing, for grounding. They're just so pretty. I love them. We have the blue lace agate. Blue lace agate. I have it in another room. Okay, so recognize the divine. And this idea of pass this card on, it's pass this message. We'll get back to that momentarily. Destiny, follow your instincts. They'll lead to the truth. And this is your third eye chakra with fluorite. So we have crown, we have third eye. And then we have compassion with the heart. This is nice. Resolve your conflicts with compassion. And you have the jade. So of all of them, you see, this is the thing. I need to put all my crystals around. I have the jade here with me. This is a nephrite jade. This is really beautiful. But in terms of the chakra, your group has come out with the 3 top chakras. I mean, we don't have the throat chakra there yet, but maybe if we had continued shuffling, it would have come out. But here you have your heart, and from your heart you have your third eye, and then from the third eye we have the crown. So it's going up, right? And these chakras are awoken, or if it's not awoken yet, they're going to be awoken soon. Because you have your guidance coming in, and this guidance is going to assist you into waking up these chakras that are necessary for you to be in this receptive mode of abundance, of willingness to be one with the divine. So let us continue and get some messages from the Romance Angels deck. Because I wanted this to be a love reading, to see what is coming into your life with love, with regards to relationships to self and others. So let us see. May we receive messages for group number 2, please. On love, what messages do you have for group number 2? Let us give it a traditional shuffle. And a card came out. May we receive more messages for group number 2. Thank you. Okay, So we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now look at how interesting this is. It might seem like a contradiction, but we're going to figure it out. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And we put this on the heart chakra. So for this, now these two seem contradictory, right? Your ex obviously is from your past, and then someone from your past is returning to your life for reconciliation. But let us look at it clearly, please. So reconciliation here, someone wants to come in from your past. Now, if this is someone with whom you had a relationship with, a romantic relationship, and this is your legal ex. When I say legal ex, like you guys were in outright relationship, this is your ex. Not that you liked this person and didn't show you any interest or anything like that. Not like that. Or this was a crush, or this is somebody who you had a relationship with. You're being asked to release this individual, right? And where it says it's even though you're releasing this individual may be the person coming from your past, coming back, or the person, someone from your past with whom you did not have a legal relationship with, a friend, a passerby, like somebody from your past is returning to your life, a old friend. Perhaps it's that person you're having the relationship, like you're coming into this union with, but it's not this ex. If this ex is someone with whom, this ex is your ex for a reason. Perhaps it was circumstances, perhaps the individual was toxic. Now what is coming in is that if this person was toxic to you and you were in this relationship, and this person, I'm not saying that this person couldn't have an epiphany and change, but more than likely, it takes a lot of shadow work for somebody to change if they're toxic or if they're narcissistic. So please be careful. Even though your angels are saying it's safe for you to love, this is where your intuition or your instincts come in. So be mindful. Follow your instincts. They lead to the truth. Just because it's your ex, it doesn't mean that you have to take them back. Be mindful of which reconciliation you're looking at. And you ask for your guidance. You will know when it is safe to love and whom it is safe to love, because you have assistance from the universe. You have this recognize the divine in the mirror. You're already into your power and coming into your power even more so. So this release your ex. This is a toxic energy. And for those of you who feel as though, let's say the person comes in and you think that they really have changed, give it a shot. Because you're at a stronger position, you can always say no. Right? If you feel the need, you want to take that chance, this is on you. I'm not saying not to. But what I am saying is that you're strong enough, your intuition and your mental frame of mind at this point right now is strong enough to know what it is that is safe and healthy for you, because you have this spiritual shield around you, this spiritual awareness of whether or not this individual is compatible to you, is going to assist you on continuing with your higher plane or this higher experience, who will help you get to your highest potential, be it physical or spiritual. So let us get some more messages from the Messages of Love Oracle deck. Messages for group number 2, please. Thank you. Don't know if you saw that card that just flipped out. I'll show you in a moment if you didn't. It's interesting. It's almost as though you're asking yourself, is this my ex? Is this my ex? Is this somebody new? But look what's coming up. If it is your ex, this individual who might have been toxic, this connection is passionate, so you do have a connection, but it's not enduring. Does the situation align with your morals and values because you have awoken? And do not dismiss the red flags. So again, the person who is your ex and you're being asked to release this individual, bear in mind the signs. If you're feeling like this corroborates your ex, this is not it. If there is someone else in the past coming in who might be a friend, this fourth card came out. Everything will unfold in divine timing. I know we don't like to hear divine timing because this idea of patience or endurance, it just, as most human beings, we like things rapidly done, instant gratification, so to speak. So when you're asked to be patient, it is because you need to see the entire picture. You need to understand how things work. So trust yourself and have patience that it will work out. But pay heed to these warnings, please. Maybe you don't want to release your ex, but remember the term ex, that ex is there for a reason. Like, somebody doesn't become your ex because the situation was good. I don't think I've ever been in heard of a situation like that, whether being personally in it or from a friend or whomever. Like, it's an ex for a reason. And just, yeah, I'm going to get more clarification on that momentarily. In fact, let's pull some tarot cards for it. May we get information concerning this release your ex energy, please? For group number 2. Information on releasing your ex. What message do you have for us, please, Spirit? What message do you have? Please clarify for group number 2. I'm hearing, what more do they need to hear? But sometimes we need a little more clarification, and that's okay. Please clarify for group number 2, Spirit, so that there is a little more understanding. I understand. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we have 3 messages coming out. Let me just rest this deck here. Sorry. So we have the Page of Wands, and with the Page of Wands energy, this is like a new project, creative ideas. This is creativity. This is somebody coming in. We have the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the 5 of Swords. So with the 8 of Pentacles, the Pentacles energy is that you're doing well. This is financially. This is in terms of your self-esteem, your confidence. But here with the 5 of Swords, this is kind of like a abusive relationship. The energy here has the holding one sword, 2 fallen down, holding the 2 other swords there. And remember, the 2 of Swords is a decision, right? So when you get the 2 of Swords cards, that's a decision that you may have to make. But again, this is not a very positive energy coming up. So we'll put them like this. Your clarification is there. But as always, you are a being of free will. So it is up to you to choose whichever path that you feel comfortable with. You're not obligated to any one specific path in life. Energies are always changing and flowing. But you do have this divine connection. You do have this knowing, and your outcome will be positive in terms of love. But you have to have patience, and you have to use your instincts to guide you to that truth. All right, so let us get some fortune cards messages, sorry. Message cards for group number 2, please. Thank you. A wish. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. But be patient. And the cracker, positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits, which is what you have here. But be mindful of this. So you're being warned. Your intuition is telling you what it is that you want. And you have the wishbone, and you have news and celebration coming in. And this is wonderful, positive energy, right? Okay, so what I have decided here is that we have, this is the tea leaf fortune cards. We have the months of the year, and we're just going to go through the months of the year to see, oh, sorry, I just hit the camera, to see when you're going to get these messages coming out. And we have October. Now this could be October of this year, I'm assuming, October of next year. Now we're in June, July, August, September, October. So that's 4 months. So the number 4 might mean something to you. 444, maybe it's 4 weeks. The idea of 4, though, it's a very grounding number. So pay attention to that. All right. So like I told group 1, sorry. These are a lot of cards to shuffle, and with my little hands, it's going to make a mess. So I am going to just cut the chunk into this, and we are going to ask for a few messages from this pile for group 2, please. Thank you. And then a few messages from this pile for group 2, please. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Feeling tied down or frustrated? Is this relationship-wise? Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Is this you or your ex? Period of frustrations, lesson to be learned. And dealings with or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So this might be an older woman, perhaps, if it's gray hair. And this transcends all races, because as we get older, our hair does turn gray. So it doesn't have to be of a particular race. We have blonde in different races as well, different ethnic groups. So this is, when we say fear, I mean, maybe you can take it to be skin color, but it usually refers to the hair color. So this may be an older woman, it may not. What's going on here? So now what I'm getting from Spirit is that if you continue with this X, if you don't release this X energy, this is where you're going to feel tied down. This is where you're going to feel frustrated. And for most times, again, like I'm saying, the reason why somebody becomes your ex is because something is not working for you, something is not working for them. There isn't an alignment. And when you're not in alignment, it's like you're forcing something that's not going to work. It's like if you ever built a puzzle and you're putting the wrong pieces in the slot, it's not going to fit. And you're just going to end up like bending a piece or forcing it to fit. And then it's not going to be smooth. So to avoid that, again, follow your instincts and just try to try to give it, surrender it to the universe, surrender it to the divine, and know that there is a positive outcome. So I want to clarify this feeling of frustration and what's going on here for group 2, please. What does group 2 need to? Yes, so the devil, now the devil is this idea of temptation, this idea of lust, or maybe if you're feeling chained to someone, and in order to get out of this feeling, the 15 there, 15 is 5 plus 1 is a 6, and 6 is this number of love. It's the 6 of cups, or this energy where you have the lovers, basically. The devil is coming in as a temptation. The devil is coming in as energy of just being stuck in the material or the physical, and you have divine. Again, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, because you are connected. So be aware of what it is that you really want. Again, here comes in that truth card. Follow your instincts, they lead to the truth. So your message for this reading is basically, make sure that you focus on yourself, focus on what it is that you feel happy. Your emotions tell you a lot about your feelings and where you are and how you're aligned, and if you're in alignment with yourself as well as the universe. Because again, you have the red flags here with this relationship, and some of us may want to work because you want to look for the better in people, and I'm not saying no. But here, your message is coming in is that if you perhaps choose this individual, this ex, the situationship may not be that fruitful or comfortable for you. So please be patient and know that it is safe for you to love. There is a love coming in. You have this little guardian angel, a cherub is there. You have another angel there that you have to be aware of. Wake up. There is something coming in that is better than this energy here. So group 2, this has been your reading, and if nothing resonates, that's fine, that's okay. But what I want to leave you with is that regardless of what your situation is, whether it's positive, whether you're feeling a bit frustrated and you're feeling a bit down, I want you to please follow your instincts. Our instincts doesn't lie to us. Our instincts are innate. They are deep. They are you, and your instincts lead you to the truth. Do not deny them. And this has meant my message for you. Please, I wish you love. I send hugs. I just want to put that over there. I'm sending love and hugs and kisses, that everything in divine timing, everything works out. We don't see it, but it eventually does. So you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Bye. Hi, group number 3. So this is your card that you chose. You chose the purple Om. And let us see what message the purple Om has for you. Yeah. Believe in self. Believe in self. Trust yourself. Are you doubting? Let us find out what messages are coming to you. So first and foremost, let us get messages from the divine doors to see what messages come through for group number 3, please. Messages for group number 3. Oh. These doors are so pretty. So let's see. Anthony's call. In thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, All things that are lost so can be found. Anthony's call. Is this Saint Anthony? All things that are lost so can be found. Palmistry. Fortune and tarot, collective destiny. The palm lines from birth tell your sacred palmistry. Listen to the notes of intuition and look intuition. Simple, complex words of pain or words that heal. You come to know the truth by the way that it feels. So here, I am being told that you already have this innate ability of divine in you. When I say divine, it's like perhaps reading tarot or understanding tarot, or you hear messages from your spirit guide, or you're very intuitive and you hear like your ears are ringing sometimes, or you may, like, you're delving into something with the divination, and Spirit is saying that you need to believe in yourself and trust that the messages that you're receiving from this form of divination, here they have what came out as palmistry. So if this is something that you're working on, you have the power to actually do this. You are gifted in this particular subject, this course area of divination. And if you want to continue enhancing your divination skills, use the tarot or speak to your spirit. Learn how to speak to your spirit guides, or listen to those voices that you're hearing. Those are your intuitive voices. It's not something that you should be afraid of. Okay, so let us get some messages from the Chakra Love Chakra deck. Palmistry. Now palmistry, I'm sorry, the palmistry deals with the lines. I don't know much about it. Perhaps it's something I'll also look up. But your left hand and your right hand, they have different meanings sometimes. And when we're looking at, this is what the ancients did. Like, they looked at every single line on your hand, and there's a love line, there's intelligence, there's a lifeline, the heart line, and then there are certain symbols that's on the palm that can tell you about an individual. So it's very, very, very interesting. Something you could branch into if you haven't already. May we get messages for group number 3, please? What chakra does group number 3 need to look at? Oh, 3, just nice. Thank you. Okay. So we have foundation with the root chakra. Foundation is what the castle of your soul is built upon. Then we have the sacral chakra. Here we have hematite as a crystal if you're interested. We have the peach moonstone, fertility, your life. Let your life burst forth from the seeds of creation. And the heart chakra with malachite, forgiveness. You will find freedom in forgiveness. So is it forgiveness of yourself, fertility in terms of creative ideas? It could be pregnancy, a child coming in, but I'm feeling here for those of you listening, most of you listening, this has to do with creative projects, with you starting a new project and you being prosperous in that project, in the sense that you are birthing forth a project, whether it is palmistry or some form of the divination, using that. And this forgiveness, don't be so hard on yourself. A lot of us, we can forgive others really easily, but we have a really hard time forgiving ourselves. And Spirit wants you to know that before you could believe in yourself fully, you need to learn how to forgive yourself fully. We're really tough on ourselves. I am also not victim, but I am also a client of that particular thing, of not being able to forgive myself enough for whatever it is. Maybe shortcomings, maybe I'm too hard on myself. I don't know if this is you, but sometimes we have those feelings, right? May we receive messages for group number 3, please, from the romance angel. What love messages do you have for my group number 3, please? What love messages coming through for group number 3? Thank you. Release your ex. This is interesting. Okay. Again, why are you holding on to this ex? So we have release your ex. Past life relationship. Reconciliation with someone from your past. And true love. Now, I know you're questioning, can this someone from your past, this reconciliation, be your ex? Why not? Of course, that's somebody from your past. But if you're being told to release your ex, this reconciliation isn't with your ex. This reconciliation could be with someone from your past life. It doesn't mean someone from your past, this particular present life. And it could mean someone whom you just had a hi and hello to, or you just had not a intimate relationship where you could call yourselves boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife, or whichever energies that you feel familiar with, husband and husband, wife and wife. I don't, girlfriend, boyfriend, depending on what you feel comfortable with, right? I don't want to offend anyone. But in terms of the energies here, this is not your ex. This true love, you have to release this ex energy and come into your own self before you are able to receive love from someone else. Okay, so let us get messages of love for group number 3, please. Any messages of love for group number 3, please? Interference, an external party is intruding on this relationship. So this is the ex trying to come in, perhaps, and interfere with it. And it is safe to make the move you're considering. So again, with this new person coming in or this new relationship, it is safe for you. You have divine energies behind you, but this interference, we're moving that interference aside, right? Okay. So before we get to those tea leaf cards and the tarot cards, let us get some messages for group number 3, please. Some fortune cards. What messages do you have for group number 3? And this is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, I don't know if you need me to go into more, but I will get more messages, definitely. But here is just like, to allow this relationship to come in, just remove the ex. Like, sometimes we don't think about the obvious, but like, why is an ex called an ex? Because something wasn't aligned, right? That's a bunch of messages coming out. Then there's another set of bunch of messages coming out. So we have coffin. Please don't be afraid of this. Natural endings abound. Take care with your health. I know this is creepy, but this is so pretty to flourish. And then you have the lily, the star lily. Natural endings abound. Doesn't mean you physically. I mean, it could be someone around you. However, I am putting this on the X. We are releasing the X. Natural endings abound. We're taking care of our mental health. We're believing in ourselves. And we're moving forward. Know that you're protected as you face the challenges, but remain cautious. And a proposal. A romantic or business opportunity is indicated, and you're taking that leap of faith on it. So again, don't be, oh my, why did you fall down? Ah, that was releasing the X. Okay, so let's put it back down. That was a sign. Release the X. That's a sign. You fell down. Okay, wonderful. So now let us get these tea leaf cards and see which month we want to look ahead at for these particular messages. Which month the Spirit wants you to focus on. Spirit, please give us a month for, thank you, January. Well, if you're looking at the messages right now, we're in June. We have a while till January, so let's see what's coming to January. And I am going to cut this deck right in front of you guys so that you see that I am cutting the deck. It's too many cards for me to shuffle all at once. So I'm going to make a huge mess. Let us ask Spirit, please, for messages from this particular deck. For group number 3, what messages are coming out? What do we need to see in January? What is possibly coming in January for group number 3? Okay. And let us now get this group. Group number 3, please. Messages from Spirit. Please guide us for January. One more, please. Thank you. Okay. So let's pull them on this side. So we have wealth. You know, I'm from New York, right? So these look like the tokens from way back when. I don't like the 1980s, the little tokens. That was so cute. But yes, this is wealth coming in. Coins and wealth in January. Perhaps you're waiting for a message. Stepping into a new experience. A business opportunity. Perhaps. A new relationship, perhaps. Deep personal strength and peace that assured success. This is after going over the mountain and you're cautious. Get back to basics with the feather and mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. I'm gonna put that on the X, and this is your no. Okay, we're moving away from that X for those of you who have been in relationships, and we're moving forward to something new and getting back to basics. We're believing in self. We're looking at self-love. Now, like I said before, I want to clarify with the tarot this X situation. I mean, it should be pretty clear that we don't want the X, right? But what do we mean for this mule? Who is this mule? What's going on with the mule energy? Group number 3, please. That's a lot of messages. Let's see. Devil, Queen of Swords, and Strength. Yes. So with the Devil, I mean, the devil is number 15, which adds up to 6, right? 6 is the number for the lovers. So Devil here, it's material, greed, lust, obsession, this idea of desire. You're feeling chained or bound to something. And then you have the Queen of Swords energy. The Swords she's very self-sufficient. She has her sword. She is like, this energy, like, I got me type of energy. And she's also very honest, because the hand out there, she's listening. And then we have this 8, this infinity number for the Strength. And the Strength card here is self-love, unconditional love, self-respect. This idea of courage and faith, and this is what the Queen of Swords energy brings in. So this is you, and this energy here is this mule energy, this stubborn individual that you need to pretty much like, yeah, like, hey, what are you doing? And then let me just use this guy here. And again, I don't mean to, what is that word, make this trivial, but this is what it's like. This is you. This is the size of you. This is you in your Queen of Swords and your strength energy. And you're not even paying attention to this X, and you're basically in your own strength. And it's like, no, this is me, right? So your message here is, it's okay. You are strong. You have this energy to survive, and you're going to make it. So these were your messages, group number 3. I love you guys. And I really do hope that these messages resonate with you. And if it doesn't, that's fine as well. No problem. But please understand or leave with this idea of faith, this idea of believing in yourself, this idea of knowing that you are good. You are not even good, but you are great. And you are this embodiment of highest potential. Okay? So again, sending you lots of hugs and kisses. I do hope that you stay well, and like and subscribe. Hopefully I hear from you guys, and I see you viewings, you viewing these messages and your comments on these messages, right? Okay, take care. Bye.